for joining me today on It Is What It Is. I'm your host, Rolanda Richards. And we have a fantastic show for you today with guests who claim they know how to end this COVID pandemic. Well, I sure hope so, but let's see if what they claim is true, because you know my question is always, are you telling it like it is? Let's not waste any more time and introduce them. First, we have Phil Morris, newly appointed head of the COVID task force.
That's right, Rolanda. I am, and my friend is.
Excuse me, Mr. Morris. I wasn't finished. No, don't get me started before we get started. You don't want any part of that, Rolanda. Anyway, as I was saying, this man, and I use the term loosely, is the 11th head of the so-called COVID task force appointed by the president. Is that true, Phil?
Well, I believe so, but don't quote me on that.
No, God forbid. But let's cut through the crap now, shall we?
Yeah, Rolanda, this is an exciting day for us, the entire world, and of course, the president.
Wow, well, I'm about to burst, but first let's introduce Dr. Nick, head of medical research for this project. Hello, Dr. Nick. So, is it just plain Dr. Nick?
Yeah, that's right, Rolanda. And I'd just like to give a shout out to my research team down at the pizzeria. Hey, look at me, you fucking assholes!
Thank you, Dr. Nick. If you could please refrain from using profanity.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rolanda, may I just say that without Dr. Nick's insight and persistence, this project never would have been able to create new facts to battle this virus with and finally put an end to this pandemic.
Oh, gee, where have I heard that before? Okay, so let's dig a little deeper into your story so there's no way for you to deny it. What the two of you claim is that you have created a vaccine for COVID.
No. I wouldn't call it a vaccine. I'd say a prevention is more like it.
Okay, then. What is it that prevents COVID?
Cigarettes.
I'm sorry, did you just say cigarettes?
I sure did.
That's your new breakthrough? Smoking cigarettes?
Correct.
Cigarettes, a major cause for heart and respiratory disease?
Yeah, that's right, Rolanda. Me and my scientists have come up with definitive proof that smoking cigarettes stops the COVID virus from entering the lungs.
Now, Mr. Morris, although it pains me to look at you right now, it is my job. So for myself and the American people, I must ask, are you stupid?
Well, Rolanda, stupidity is subjective, and it's people like you who automatically dismiss facts and label the people who are giving it to them that are allowing this pandemic to continue.
Well, I'm sorry, Phil, but the fact is that cigarettes cause 8 million deaths per year.
Well, no, that's 8 million related deaths, Rolanda. Just like COVID, it's all related, but not the actual killer. No.
Yes, but cigarettes and COVID are still causing these deaths.
That's fake news, designed to stain the good name of the tobacco industry.
Oh, yes, the tobacco industry. I'm glad you brought that up. You're obviously a wealthy man, or you wouldn't be in the president's cabinet, but may I ask you, how did you attain your wealth?
Well, I inherited a few shares of stock in the tobacco industry.
A few shares?
Yeah, well, maybe more than a few. But know this, if I didn't inherit billions, I never would have been able to put an end to this pandemic. And, well, So you should be grateful that I'm so wealthy.
Yes, it's far beyond gratitude, but just so we're clear, what you're saying is in order to end this global health crisis, everyone needs to start smoking cigarettes?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Rolanda, and we are urging everyone to go out right now and buy as many packs of cigarettes as you can. But hurry, 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 hurry. Supplies will dwindle fast. It's not like the old days.
Oh, yes, when the slaves did all the work. Dr. Nick, come on. As head of medical research for this project, surely you can't be in agreement with this.
Well, now, hold on a second. I never said I was in the medical profession.
Okay, sorry, but as a medical professional, surely you have some medical background.
No, I own a pizzeria in Queens.
You own a pizzeria in Queens. Even as I say it, I don't believe it. But sir, by calling yourself a doctor, that's misrepresentation. You're misrepresenting yourself, and that's a felony. Did you know that, Dr. Nick?
Hey, wait a second. What the fuck is she talking about, Phil? You told me don't worry about nothing.
Yes. Please help us out here, Phil. What wasn't Nick supposed to worry about?
Well, I never claimed Nick was a doctor of medicine.
No? So you don't think that by calling him Dr. Nick and having him wear a white jacket with a stethoscope, that's not misrepresentation?
Well, no, that may be how the radical left interprets it, Rolanda, but look, we would never mislead the American people. Dr. Nick is a term of endearment given to Nick by his customers for making the best pizza in Queens.
Yeah, fuck that. Best pizza in New York.
Dr. Nick, if I have to ask you one more time about your profanity, I'm cutting you off.
Sorry, but that's Nick's Pizza over there on Queens Boulevard.
Okay. Before I scream, can we just put all that aside for a moment? What research did you perform to come to the conclusion that cigarettes prevent COVID? That's a question for you, Nick.
What happened to Dr. Nick?
I'm sorry, I'm not calling you that.
But that's in my contract.
Please just answer the question.
Well, when COVID hit New York, we were really caught with our pants down, It was
Yeah, and
Oh, and this is of course the fault of the governor and not the president.
right.
Yes, of course. I remember the president claiming no responsibility. Please continue.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, when COVID hit, a lot of us were like, shit. I mean, shoot. What are we gonna do? So then my buddy Joey called me up and told me about this study about cigarettes stopping COVID.
Yeah, and may I add that this study is backed by BAT.
You mean the British American tobacco industry?
Yes, that is one BAT.
I thought those studies were rebuked.
Well, yeah, well, that's true. That is until I took over and Dr. Nick's findings rebuked those findings.
Oh God, please help us. Okay, put me out of my misery and just tell us.
Well, I gave my 5 brothers free pizza to sit in my pizzeria and smoke cigarettes all day. And I'm talking chain smoking too, because we wanted them to be protected too. So those lazy bastards just sat there eating and smoking on my dime, which I'm still waiting to be reimbursed for, by the way, Phil. But so anyway, yeah, this is so the place fills up with smoke so you can't see 2 feet in front of you. This is so the customers are protected by the secondhand smoke too. And let me tell you, nobody, I mean No, buddy, not even one person got sick. So with this, I concur that, my hypotenuse is that, secondhand smoke is good, but obviously not as good as actual smoking. And will protect you from the COVID.
Yeah. So no need for masks either.
That's right. That's right, Rolanda. That's another benefit. That's another health problem cigarettes will fix. All the respiratory illnesses that wearing masks cause will dramatically decline.
I'm sorry, I just don't understand.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising.
No, I don't understand how you can sit there and lie to people knowing it may cost them their lives.
Well, listen, I don't know nothing about killing nobody. All I know is that no one who works for me has tested positive, and not one customer has neither.
How do you know that?
Phil told me.
Well, Nick, the reason why we call this show It Is What It Is because no matter what, we always tell the truth.
I'm happy for you.
So what if I told you that Phil lied to you? Everybody lied to you. They all did. Every single one of them.
I don't know. I guess
Wait a minute. What's going on here, huh? I mean, this isn't in the approved script. This is an outrage. And one that the president isn't going to say.
All right, I've heard enough of you. So yes, Nick, I'm sorry to tell you that through our honest, hard-nosed approach to reporting, we discovered a serious outbreak in your area, and it was linked to your pizzeria. They were switching your customers for the experiment, and they knew you wouldn't be able to tell who was who because it was so smoky.
You're full of shit.
Okay.
We thought you might need some convincing. So my final guest today is Nick's mother, Marie.
Mama?
Oh, Nikki, what the hell's the matter with you, huh?
Mama, what are you doing here? Did they hurt you, Mama? Mama, if they did anything to you, if they laid one finger on you, I swear I'll come over there right now. Where are you? Tell me where you are.
You hurt me, you idiot. You hurt me because you're stupid, just like your father, porca miseria. Oh.
What are you talking about, Mama? I did this for the family, for the business, for everybody. Plus, they told me I'll be remembered like Sinatra.
And you believe them?
Mama, they offered me so much money.
Hey, I don't care. I don't want the filthy money, eh? Everybody, they're getting sick because of you, huh? I can barely show my face. Everybody, they're either talking or they're dying.
Oh, no, don't say that, Mama. That can't be true.
Nikki, I'm your mother. I would never lie to you, eh?
Oh my God, what have I done?
You were tricked, Nick, like so many others before you. But it's not too late to step up and start telling it like it is. We all make mistakes, but it's never too late to change and try to rectify those mistakes that we've made.
What can I do?
You can start right now by telling my audience that you were wrong and cigarettes do not prevent COVID.
Yeah, cigarettes are still bad. Don't listen to what they're telling you. I am so sorry if I hurt anybody. Mama, I'll make good on this, I promise. Starting with you, Morris.
Last word, Phil.
Don't believe them, Nick. They lie. They want to control you, and they will kill you if you don't conform. So Hey, stock up on stogies. Stock up on stogies, and we will end this pandemic once.
Well, all right. That's our show for today. I'm Rolanda Richards, and tomorrow we have White House doctors claiming there is no connection between hand size and penis size. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me on It Is What It Is.